Now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Fuck, every time I burn, man, my goddamn coughing. This that boy Coach Malachi in the building, man. Y'all, you already know what time it is with me.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Yeah, you already know what it is with me. You know what I mean? So, you know. Right now I'm going through some things right now, but we got a good interview today. I'm supposed to hit Bill Haney up. We're gonna interview him. Whole lot of information came out yesterday. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about that. Let me see who's here. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, Chris? Chris in the building. Hold on. Let me see what's up. All right, cool. Y'all let me know what I sound like. Give me a thumbs up if I'm good. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I should be all right. Anyways, yeah, man. So somebody had sent me this interview. That was on Bill Haney and Bernie the Boxer, and from Mill City. And I was looking at it and stuff like that. And it was something that was said that Bernie said that I'm very familiar with. And I kind of like hinted at that here on this channel. Because I knew how Bernie felt about Bill and stuff like that, and some stuff that allegedly happened in the past that he, you know what I mean, that he revealed, you know what I mean? So nobody knew that. You get what I'm saying? So, Hey, Chris, what'd you say? Chris say, I like Bill and Bernie. Yeah. But that was a very, very interesting, conversation. That was a very interesting conversation. That right there. Very interesting. You get what I'm saying? So, and I was like, damn, I was surprised. I was surprised that that Bernie said that. And what I liked about it was Bill Haney's composure, though. Because Bill kind of go about things in like a nice, nasty type way. You ever heard of the term nice nasty? Like a motherfucker is like really nasty towards you in a nice way. You get what I'm saying? So he kind of like nice nasty. And hold on, let me see. Yeah, he kind of like nice nasty, you know what I mean? And it's like, you can take it as as satire. You can take it as, he's very sarcastic, witty. You get what I'm saying? All at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm reading the comment section, and the people all over the place. Some people say, "Oh man, Bernie got cooked. Bernie was acting shy and had his back turned." I was like, "Damn," you know what I mean? Like normally when a guy do that, that means the other person must really make them feel uncomfortable in some type of way, But I knew what it was about off the ripple. When I started saying, "Y'all ought to know what this is about," because I know the story. You know what I mean? So, and I got the story from the horse's mouth. So you get what I'm saying? He spoke. He spoke about it. So I got the story. You know what I mean? So I already knew about it. And yeah, I ain't never say nothing. Though. I kind of like hinted at it on the show. I kind of like hinted at it because someone was asking me, "Man, why Bernie always talking bad about Devin? Why y'all always talking bad about Devin?" And I said on this show, I said, "Well, Bernie and the Haneys, they had an issue, that happened in the past, and it kind of got out of hand a little bit. So that's probably stemming from that more than likely." I said it on the show a few times. I knew the backstory behind it. So it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm sitting back listening to it. I'm like, okay, Bill kind of like nice and ass and all that shit there. And then there's another part of it. Let me see. Was talking about the sparring and all of this stuff there. And so I said, you know what, man? So since Bernie don't put it out there for the world to hear, I said I want to get Bill on and ask him, you know what I mean? What that whole situation was all about. From his perspective, the Devin Haney, he wanted to spar Terence Crawford, or why they ain't never sparred this and that, and it's like we talking about sparring, and you know what I mean. So, and they talking about contracts and wait, and I'm like, man, Bernie said something that made Shakur Stevenson look so bad, and I don't think he realized it. I said he don't even realize it. He don't even realize it. And I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? But, I get it. That's your guy and stuff like that. But, I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Green Eyes P, what's going on? Shout out to Tony Montana. Man, hey, look here, boy, Tony, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. What did he say? He said, I love Bill's response. I didn't try to, he said, I didn't try to say, what did he say? He said, I didn't try to say slick shit. I say slick shit. Yeah, that shit was funny. I say the same thing. Nigga talking about something, yeah, you sneak this. And I say, nigga, I don't sneak this, I open this. Shit. Shit. You get what I'm saying? I don't have to sneak a motherfucking thing. I said what I said. Shit. Nobody scared of you. Implying sneaking, me sneak dissing you is implying that I'm afraid of something. He doing it on the sneak because he don't want to come out and openly do it because he don't want the backlash, or open dissing. So he doing it on the sneak. No, I'm the total opposite. I'm gonna diss and I don't give a damn about the backlash. True. Yeah, shit. Fuck the backlash. Nigga, I am the backlash. You get what I'm saying? I'm the total opposite. Yeah, shit. You know what I mean? You got to sneak shit. I ain't sneaking a motherfucking thing. Nigga, I said what I said. Facts. I said what I said. You did. That's the reality. Guess what? That's the reality of the situation. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, Hey, what you say? He said, I agree with Bernie about trusting what Shakur said, though. I get that. Can only take a man at his word, especially since he wasn't involved in negotiation. Mercure Duckdale, plain and simple. Okay. Like I say, Bernie and Bill, they got Bernie put it out there. So, you know what I mean? He the one put it out there. I knew about it. I knew about it because he told me. But, it is what it is. But Bill, that's an old slick talking ass nigga there, boy. Lord. see, I'm a slick talking nigga too. So I pick up on all the slick shit, all the slick, sly, subtle shit he do. And what Bill say, when you ask him a question, this one, see, hey, this one, he coming with the flip flap. When you ask him a direct question, and Bill say, well, if he say, well, if he don't answer the question outright, if he say, I say, Bill, what's up, man? Now you hinted on X on your profile that Dev signed $100 million deal with Zuffa. What's up with that? Yes or no? Did Devin Haney, your son, sign $100 million deal with Zuffa Boxing? Yes or no? Well, I can say this what I can say. And then he go, hey, I said, oh, this nigga here, boy. It's gonna be hard to pin. It's hard to pin him down. He good. Hey, he good. It's hard to pin him down, boy. Boy, he is good, boy. It's hard to pin. It's hard to pin that sapsucker down there. See, my mama. But see, back in my day, coming up, my mama used to use a word called sapsucker. See, Bill is a sapsucker. Yeah, boy, that's a slick sapsucker right there, boy. That's sapsucker. See, that's some old Florida shit. That's some old country shit for the Florida. Yeah, that old sapsucker right there. Boy, hit that sapsucker. Boy, that sapsucker slick, boy. Boy, that sapsucker slick. Hey, that motherfucker Bill, man. Bill said, well, hey, this motherfucker right here, man. I say, man, come on, man. God damn, dog. He don't hit a nigga with the well. When he say, well, hey, I say, boy, this nigga here, boy. Hey, that's why I like him, though. Hey, that's why I like him. Hey, that's why I like Bill, though. Bill funny than a motherfucker. This nigga funny. Hey, see, that's why I like him, because he's funny. He's funny than a motherfucker. He's funny, bro. Y'all know me. It don't take much. Y'all know it don't take much for me.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
All the motherfucker got to do make me laugh. That's it. It don't take much. Just make me laugh, and that's a wrap. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, shout out to Rich. Rich, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Akila. Akila's in the house. Japan is in the house. You get what I'm saying? Everybody in the house. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, let's read the opening monologue and get into the show. Now, did Bill Haney and Bernie the Boxer interview go off the rails? Here's why Bud had to step in. Oh, Lord have mercy. In a recent interview on Mill City Boxing, Bill Haney and Bernie the Boxer had a spat of sort, right? Or a disagreement, so to speak, as to why Devin Haney never sparred Terence Crawford and why Shakur Stevenson didn't accept the offer to fight Dev at 135 for undisputed. Bernie also revealed the beef between himself and Bill Haney and his team, and why Bud had to step in. Yeah, that's it. So we finna, I ain't gonna play it, but I play a little bit of it, but just you know what I mean. But I want you to see, like I said, this nigga Bill. I said, boy, this nigga good, boy, and he know. It's kind of like I said, damn, it was something about his presence that made Bernie feel like uncomfortable, because it was like, it he got, you know, you get what I'm saying? But I knew what it was. I knew what it was. It wasn't necessarily Bill's presence. It was the fact that he don't fuck with Bill. And Bill don't fuck with him. And they got in their history, not too long ago, I want to say it was last year. It was either last year or the year before last. 2024. It might have been 2024 when I was Crawford fought Marjorie Mall. 2024. So, because sometimes a motherfucker be like some people be like, if you can't stand a motherfucker, you can't even you won't even look at him. Like you can't stand even look at this nigga. You know, like you know what I mean? Like if a woman can't stand a man, like she can't even stand to look at him. So sometimes it be like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? Got me on him with this fuck nigga, man. God damn, so man. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it'll be a situation like that. So I really don't know. You get what I'm saying? You know, I really don't know. You get what I'm saying? So, you know. But you know. Hey, shout out to Wakila. Hey, what to say, Hood? Shout out to Hood Shaka on Facebook. He said Bernie told too much. Bernie was not comfortable at all. Bernie talked so much that I want to stay away from him forever. He emotional. Hey man, you know, anybody who know Bernie the Boxer know that's who he is. He's very emotional. You see what I'm saying? So you know, he's very emotional. You know. So, you know, but what Bernie told, that's what happened. That's what happened. Cause that's what he told me. He told me that. Now I don't know. Again, I don't know Bill's side of it because Bill ain't never say nothing to me about it at all. You know what I mean? I was like, you know, I knew about it. I don't know his side of it, but you know, that what Bernie said, that's exactly what he told me. Exactly how he said it on there. That's exactly how he told it to me. Just like that. Hey, shout out to Daniel, man. Daniel, what's going on, fam? Daniel, what's going on, Daniel? Shout out to Daniel, man. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Aquila, Green Eyes P. Shout out to RJ. Shout out to Marcus King. Shout out to Keisha. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to Hood. Hood, what's going on over there on Facebook? Who else we got, man? Shout out to Schoolo. Shout out to Just So Sick. Hey, he said, hey, shout out to Chris. Hey, look here, man. Yeah, I'm like, damn, why you brought that up though? You get what I'm saying? I was like, shout out to Bruce Gas. I was like, damn, why you saying all that though? You know? And then you threw the part in about what Bud went and said this and got that and I'm like, man, oh man, like, hey, why you said all of that? You get what I'm saying? Like, I was like, damn. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like, damn. Shit. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. So much love to everybody, man. Let's give everybody in the chat a round of applause. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, shit. Nigga, volunteering information. I'm like, shit. Shout out to doggone. Shout out to who we got in the chat? Shout out to G5. Shout out to corporate. Salute. Shout out to Jamie. Yeah, man. I'm like, shit, like, you get what I'm saying? Cause when he told me, I didn't repeat that. I was like, you know. But anyways, and again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But it is what it is. Y'all let me know if y'all can give me a thumbs up Hold on. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear this. Shout out to Mill City. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only.
But I'm saying every time that you done seen us, you know we done been be up. I said you be up and down like a roller coaster, Bernie.
No, that's life. You know, you got it's different things. It's different. You know, everything ain't nothing just one way.
But I'm saying every time that you done seen us, you know we done been on business, man. You know we with it 100%, Bernie.
What happened? What you talking about?
No,
Bill?
I'm saying on everything, on every part of the business, on both inside the ring and outside the ring. Our approach to getting the best fights, our approach to try to get the best work, the professionalism, Bernie, we on top of the game, man. And listen, and you coming from over there with Dev's big homie and Crawford, should know that 100%.
I mean, why you saying that? I ain't knocking nothing.
I mean, because for one, you should have already known that a deal was on the table for Shakur and Devin right now. And you keep dismissing it like that's not the flyest, best thing in the world to have it on the table at 147 pounds for this title. Now, listen, if he hold on, King.
Wait.
Let me ask you though. I'm just saying.
That's what Bill say. All right, hold on, King. See, that's the slick shit right there. See that right there. See that smooth, passive, aggressive shit. You know, hold on, King. You know, King get it down. You know what I mean? See, Bill. He said he coming from the town with that one now. See that right there? See that one piss a nigga off right there. I know what he doing. It's kind of like, you get what I'm saying? Motherfucking Bill. Boy, that's a hell of a Bill, a hell of a nigga, boy. That's a hell of a nigga, boy.
And this don't let me finish, and then we can talk. And I'm gonna say, because you're saying that you don't know what's going on. I'm seeing you, and I'm like, listen. And all the times that we done stood on business, I'm talking about wanting to work with you guys, whether it be Devin, we've always respected everything about Crawford and him getting down. Now, we've never had the measuring stick to see how Devin does with Crawford in comparison to all them other guys. You dig what I'm saying? And that's not our fault, because we know.
You did what I'm saying. Boy, this nigga here, boy, this nigga cold. Boy, this nigga cold with it, boy.
Crawford is the measuring stick. And once he get in there, he going to be able to see what a nigga got in comparison to this or that. So you can't say that. And you can't say that we weren't willing to give you that look, and we weren't looking to get that look and to get that right work. We never could get it. And listen, and the one thing about it is with Crawford, with what I know what Crawford is, listen, if a nigga get up in there on bullshit, he's going to put that demonstration down. It was never a doubt whether.
Hey, shout out to Tila. This nigga Bill. This nigga. Boy, this is a hell of a motherfucker here, boy. Boy, that's gonna be hard to pull. That's gonna be hard to pin that sapsucker there down, boy. Oh, that's a sapsucker right there. It's gonna be hard to pin that sapsucker down. Shout out to Rick, man. Hey, boy, that sapsucker right there.
Devin was gonna get in there and try to get down and make Crawford put it down, or was we gonna be able to make him work? But I appreciate the fact that Crawford has always been a mentor to him, right? But our work only was this. Look at this, though. What I'm telling you is, when I said that I wanted him to get in there, because I knew at the end, me and you were going to be able to have this conversation. What was the difference between him and Keyshawn, with him and...
Hey, hold on. What's she at? Where Tila at? Tila said Bill was baiting Bernie the whole interview. Facts. To this day. True. Boy, hey, see, you see how Bernie looking? Bernie getting agitated because he know Bill putting that flip flam on him. He know Bill put that flip flam on him. Bill putting that good old fashioned flim flam on him. I'm gonna put the flam on him right quick. Let me flam him. You know what I mean? Put the flim flam on him right quick. You know what I mean? And you see what I'm saying? Lull him to sleep. Then I'm gonna after I put the flim flam down on him, then I'm gonna reel him in on that Bill. But it's the coldest mofo. But it's the coldest mofo since Don King. I'm trying to tell you. This motherfucker right here. Hey, Tina said he was baiting them the whole time. Facts.
Please. But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
Hey, the entire shout out to Chastity T. Chastity T, what's going on, sis? Hey, the entire time I say, boy, Bill, don't put that good flam on him. He putting the flam on him, you know what I mean? So
Shakur and him and everybody, but we don't have that. So me and you don't have that ability to be able to talk about the hypothetical, correct?
Yeah, but you didn't went from all over the place.
How do you know what you know what Shakur looked like? He'd have been in there with Crawford. You know what Keyshawn had been in there. So how do you know what Devin is ready for, and how do you know when you judging him? What are you judging him based on?
When I said about what, I feel like, what are you saying? Like, do I think that?
Okay, if you're judging,
hey, so now Bill don't confuse him. Bill don't confuse him now. So he trying to get an answer. So Bill don't put the flip flam down so strong. Bernie like, look, man, you all over the place. Like, what is the question? What you asking? Like, as pertaining to what? You said a whole bunch of shit. Like, so Bill don't put the flam down. This motherfucking Bill.
if you judging
I said, you kind of all over the place first.
Okay, so how are you judging Devin?
Hold on, first, because you're doing a lot of talking. I said, you said about them having a fight on the table. I don't know that they having a fight on the table. And the kid, Shakur Stevenson, said that there was no, he said that wasn't true. Mike Coppinger said that.
So you said, and then you said, let's talk about that at one time. When you say Marcus, did you say Mike was lying?
Okay, because Shakur said that was nothing was getting made about that fight.
Okay.
He said he didn't heard nothing. So only I could say, now wait a minute now. We talking about the second party that's involved. Now, Mike Coppinger ain't fighting a fucking lick. So if the man involved saying ain't nothing is nothing involved, then I'm gonna believe the motherfucker that's fighting. I ain't gonna believe the motherfucker that's reporting nothing.
Well, I think
am I correct?
Casually, did you hear me say?
Now you know what? Bernie right about that. He right about that. Okay, if Mike Coppinger is reporting that King Kong and Godzilla is negotiating the deal to fight each other, and King Kong tell Bernie, man, that ain't true. That shit, I don't know what the fuck Mike Coppinger talking about. That ain't true. I don't know nothing about me and Godzilla negotiating any goddamn thing. If anybody would know, I would know. How he reporting on what I'm doing, but I don't know nothing about it. So Bernie right about that. He right about that part. But then Bill right about what he's saying as well on the flip side.
That it was on the table and we with it.
Okay, I didn't say that you didn't say that you not willing to fight the man.
No, I said that I said, okay, now let's go back. My first question is, you don't think that the people, the powers that be that got the money is not trying to make that fight happen?
I'm not saying if they're not trying to make the fight happen, but there's no serious talks. And I'm basing that off the man himself.
Bernie getting frustrated. Bernie getting frustrated now. Bill don't hit him with the flip flam. This is a natural reaction to the flam. When this, if you ever get upset at somebody who hits you with the flip flam, this is a natural reaction to the flam. Don't worry about it.
Understand that?
Okay.
How can I say if a motherfucker said Bill Haney said this and doing that, but you said opposite? What I believe him over you?
Do you want to see that fight?
Of course I want to see the fight, but wait a minute. Listen, wait a minute.
So is it beyond your belief?
So here's with that bullshit. Oh goddamn! That's why Gray and Brian Newman Sr. be cursing Bill out. This is it right here. This is why Gray, DC Gray, and Brian Newman Sr. be cursing Bill out. This right. Well, that's my nigga there for a Bill.
Beyond your belief that Mike Carpenter, that works with Ring Magazine, right, that works with Ring, that works with Turkey Al-Sheikh, and that works with all of them, that he's not reporting that Turkey Al-Sheikh and Ring and Sela and all and that group is not interested in that fight right now.
I'm not saying, we're not talking about if they interested in the fight. Shakur Stevenson said there's no situation where they're involved, where they're trying to make the fight. So he was unaware of that. That's what he said. You seen it on the social media too. Didn't he say that?
And listen, I said, ha, 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 ha. If you believe that, then you'll believe anything else. Now, do you believe everything that he said?
Am I not supposed to believe the man? Am I not supposed to believe him?
Okay.
Right.
Now let me ask you this.
Now Bill's spinning his web right now. He's spinning the web right now. So this, boy, this nigga here, boy. This nigga here.
Do you believe in him that he should go up to 147 pounds right now and fight Devin?
I believe that if he's gonna do that, he should fight him at 47. Yeah.
No, I said not if. I said.
So Bernie said, yeah. He said no, not if. So Bill, he finna rub it in a little bit. No, it's called agitating. He finna agitate the situation a little bit more.
Do you believe he should go up and do it right now?
Do I believe he should do it? I wouldn't.
I'm not going to ask you over and over again. You told me I'm talking too much.
If he do it,
so you see, so this is this is the nice nasty I'm talking about. You know, he know what he doing. He know what he doing. This the manipulation game is in full effect. He coming with the flam. The flam is in full effect. Bernie don't got pissed off. Bernie was trying to Bill taking him through mental gymnastics. You get what I'm saying? putting that Deep East Oakland game down.
Do it. I don't.
Okay. All right. So. Okay, now let's go back to 130.
And then you said, hold on.
Okay, go
ahead.
Hold
on, wait a minute. Hold on. No, because you was trying to say some slick shit, and we about to clear that up.
Nigga, I don't say, I don't try to say no. I say slick shit.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute.
We're
gonna be real amicable.
Hold up, wait.
So y'all remember what Tila said? Tila said Bill was agitating. He was agitating Bernie the whole time. That's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. Bill, that's what Tila said earlier. Bill was trying. Bill said the entire time he fucking with him the whole. When I listened to this, I said he fucking with this man the entire interview, and Bernie knew he was fucking with him. It's one thing to be fucking with a nigga, but then the dude ain't sharp enough to pick up on what you're doing. Bernie picked up on it, and he get agitated. Nigga tried to overtalk me. He ain't letting me finish my sentence. He jumping from one subject to the next subject. I was like, man, Bill, he being very finesseful, putting that Deep East Oakland game down. I saw this shit. Hey, shout out to Steph. Hey, Steph. This is why Brian Nova Sr. and DC Gray be cursing Bill out. This right here. This why Bill be getting cursed out, man. Man, come on, fam.
Wait a minute. Come on.
When you went to saying about Crawford never getting in the ring with Devin.
I said,
and we was never able to do that. Well, first of all, I mean, I didn't see him in training camp with y'all, so if y'all wanted to spar, that could have happened. And at the situation then, when we had that little situation at Top Rank, the thing happened is you told them that they
hold on. That situation at Top Rank, that's at the 6:53 mark. Let me write that down.
The spar right then, Bud told Red to go get the bag, and when that could have happened. And at the situation then, when we had that little situation at Top Rank, the thing happened is you told them that they could spar right then. Bud told Red to go get the bag, and when Red came back in with the bag, shit went somewhere else.
Listen, the shit didn't go. It went somewhere else because of you, not because of somebody else.
No.
Because
You
of
told him. You told him. Now
Good.
wait a minute. No, you said this. Since you want to rehash the situation.
Now what Bernie? Listen, what I'm telling y'all is this: what Bernie is fixing to say right now. He told me the exact same thing in Colorado Springs. In Colorado Springs. He told this to me. I'm saying it now. Because he the one put it out there. Since he put it out there, now I can say something. And I told y'all over here, when some people was asking me in the chat, they said, man, every time they say, Coach, man, how come Bernie always, talking bad and talking down on Devin Haney all the time, and like he can't stand Devin Haney. And I said on this show, I said, well, Bill and I say Bernie and Bill and the Haneys and their team, they had a little situation, man, out there in Vegas. So that's what that's all about. That's all I said on it. I ain't getting no details or nothing. Shout out to Dragon.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, shout out to the boss in the store and salute, fam. He said Bill is funny. He said Bill is a funny caffeine ass ninja. He said, but I fuss with Bill though. Hey man, Bill is bro. Bill is funny, bro. Man, that man the whole time he fucking with the man, the whole time.
You said I came in there first with the peace. I came in there with peace. You told me basically, no, stand on what you're saying. I said, no, I had this. I've been talking a lot of shit about Devin. I talked a lot of shit about Earl. And I said, I want to squash it. You told me to do it, and I told you the truth, what I felt. We did that. You asked me. You said, well, what do you like about Crawford? I said, I like everything about Crawford. You proceeded to say, well, basically, they should get in the ring. And Bud was like, what I got to do with it? He told Red, go get my bag. Red went and got the bag. When Red came back in with the bag, it was talking about something about going outside. Crawford got upset because y'all trying to make it seem like y'all want to do some shooting shit. He grabbed his bag, knowing that he had the burner in there, and told everybody would die in the motherfucker. And when he pulled that, when he acted like when he knew he had the gun in the bag, when he did that, everything changed. Then everything changed. So far as the sparring, it went from you was like, all right, they can get in there now. Bud said, go get the bag. When he came back with the bag, it came out of talking about like some shooting. We can go outside. Crawford's like, why we gonna go outside? And it was basically like some shoot shit. Crawford grabbed the bag, was like, nigga, I got it with me. Devin didn't think he had the gun. He had the gun. And Bud said everybody in this motherfucker would die. And the shit changed. Now that's it. Now that's them is facts.
Okay, so that doesn't happen. Okay, well, you go ahead, finish.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
And guess what? That's what Bernie told me. The exact story he said there, he told me this 2 years ago. I'm dead ass.
True.
That's exactly what happened.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you trying to say, no,
wait,
this is my whole point of all that saying is, if he wanted to work with Crawford, he would have definitely got in there. He could have definitely got in there. Don't say that. Don't say that. He could have definitely got in there. If he still want to get in there, I'm sure Crawford would more than oblige him. So that don't ever say that.
Okay, you finished?
I'm finished.
Okay, so the whole thing about Devin getting in there with Crawford gives us a measuring stick.
And you know what? And guess what? Do you know something else? I noticed right here, Bill did not deny anything he said. Bill didn't say, man, you lying, that ain't what happened, that ain't how it happened, or whatever. You know what I mean? I got to listen to the rest of it. But I'm saying right then, his next response should have been, "Oh man, no, this, that, yada yada yada." You know what I mean? But no, I mean that's exactly what Bernie told me. Like literally, like dead ass. That's exactly what he told me.
To how good Devin is. If Crawford came and gave us some work today, it would be great work. It would be good. Crawford is the big homie. He just went and knocked some shit down out the park. That was 168. That I believe that he can do it. Did you believe that he could beat Canelo?
Of course I did. Didn't you hear him say he called me and asked me what I thought? Didn't you hear him say that?
Listen,
he said I called Bernard, and I told him. He said I called Bernard. The first one I called Bernard. I said, of course.
Listen, how many times have me and Crawford spoke about him fighting Canelo before he called you?
I don't know. I don't know that. That's
okay.
not. I don't know that. He called me and asked and told me that, and I said, yeah, you can beat him, son.
Okay, since you know about all the other stuff that you talked about with the pistol, because I don't believe that it was directed at anyone. It wasn't directed at Devin. It wasn't directed at me. It was directed at the people. So I'm saying this to give it some clarity, Milson. It was the pistol.
What was directed?
The pistol with Crawford, excuse me.
You was the one saying about going outside.
Okay, would you give me, because I don't think that you remember, but I would like to talk, because Crawford to talk about it. It was never at me. It was at the people that we were with. It was at the security guard and all the other niggas that were standing over there. It wasn't.
Did you say let's go outside? Did you say that? Your security didn't say nothing. Did you say let's go outside? Did you say that? Did you say let's go outside?
No. I was the one standing there. Listen, I was the one standing there with Crawford. What are you talking about?
You said let's go outside.
No, I did not. But anyway, listen, let me tell you this though. Crawford, from the day before that, and all the other days, we didn't been cool. Now, what I said was,
cool.
now
It
listen,
is cool.
Now listen, because we don't want to get away from that. Now, after that, what Crawford says is, I called him down, and listen, Crawford ain't no joke. He ain't nothing to play with, nothing to just be taught, none of that shit. Just like you said, you was ready to get fired up. Because Crawford got that personality. Guess what I did? Even after you said that I was on bullshit, I called him up. I said, man, I need to talk to you. Come on down. He said, okay, all right, for sure. I come down. I said, man, I was looking, and I'm thinking, man, I was looking at this nigga Canelo, and because me and Devin was right there, and I seen him stand next to Devin, and I said, you can get him, dog. You can get him. He said, that motherfucker big as a motherfucker, Bill. I said, no, I said, I know his hands is big. He got a big, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like a dog. Like this part of his is smaller. His body is.
But look at Bernie. Look at Bernie. Bernie got his back turned to him. Bernie again, he like, all right, damn, when is this nigga gonna finish? Get to the point. Like, man, why you now we talk about bulldogs and the side of his head and goddamn Bill.
Stout, like a pit bull or something. He got a big pit bull head. So I said, no. I'm telling you, he didn't say nothing else. So then I seen him again. Called him again. You can ask him. I said it times that I thought that the nigga was gonna tell me to stay out my business, man, because that's the kind of dude he is. You can't be just in his business suggesting shit. So I even
now this is the body language of a man who is now totally uninterested in what you got to say. Hey, when you see a nigga doing that, you're like, yeah. Damn, dog. Shit, you ain't finished talking yet. Lord, it's like, put it this way. It's like, hold on. It's like, you know, you in a relationship, your old lady mad at you about something. And then like, you don't have been hanging out with the boys, or you may have went to the club, had a drink or two or whatever. And your girl, your wife or your girlfriend or your fiance, whatever, as soon as you get home, she nagging and shit. Now, goddamn, where you been at? And another goddamn thing, don't you know you left the toilet seat up and all that shit there? And you sitting there, right? Like, dude, you just, look, I don't want to hear all this shit right now. Now, not right now. Maybe tomorrow sometime, but right now ain't a good time. And she just, now, you get what I'm saying? and you don't want to hear that shit. So Bill, Bill hit them with that right there. That's the other part of the flail.
After that, that's why I'm gonna tell you how much I got love for Crawford. I continue to say to him right now, he'll tell you right now. I keep telling him, man, I don't care. I know you can go get that money again. And I know he don't want to hear that shit. You see what I'm saying? So now, getting back to Shakur Stevenson and the 135 pounds, do you think that he had an offer that was realistic at 135 pounds?
If it was 25%, it wasn't.
Hey, so anyway, so we finished that part right there. We finished that part right there. Hey, hold on. Hey, we finished that part right there. Hey, that shit right there. I just me looking at it again. I say, oh, all right. Me looking at it again, it's a whole lot of clarity now. It's like, oh, you got to look. That's one of them interviews. Mill City did a good job getting them on there. That's what them interviews you got to look at like 2-3 times, like that. Because I know that part right there. You got to keep looking at that shit. Look at the body language. Look at the facial expressions. Listen very intently to what's being said. Do you get what I'm saying? True. I was shocked. He was talking about. Hey, what you say, Tila? She said, from a boxing standpoint, I think Bernie is fair when he speaks about boxers, when he speaks about a boxer and their boxing abilities from his perspective, being an unofficial boxing historian. No, he is a boxing historian for real. Like that motherfucker that knows some shit. We were talking about man, what we was talking about? We was talking about we were talking about the Sugar Ray Robinson Jake LaMotta fight. That we were talking about that, and he was like, you know how many times? He said, you know how many times? He said, you know they fought back to back. I said, yeah, Ray. I said, yeah, Ray. I said, yeah, I think Ray was undisputed at 147. He moved up, to fight Jake LaMotta, and he lost a decision, something of that sort. And then he went back down and had and defended his title, or had had another fight. He went back down to welterweight, had another fight, and then because they had a rematch, him and Jake LaMotta had a rematch, and then he moved back up and fought him again and beat him. And him and Jake LaMotta fought twice in a 4-week span. The man had another fight in between the first and the second fight with Jake LaMotta. That's what me and Bernie were talking about. Then he was talking about the trilogy with Ed Morales and Antonio Barrera. We were talking about that right there, and then he just like he know his shit, bro. Like when Bernie go to talking boxing, I just sit back and listen. He know his shit. Like he know his shit. I'm telling you, he know his shit. You get what I'm saying? Like he'll run circles on. He will run circles on any mofo. He'll run circles on any mofo in boxing when it comes to that shit. He'll run circles on any mofo on that shit. Like you better be like Dougie Fisher. You better be like my main man Dougie Fisher, Ring Magazine. You better be like him. You better be like Max Kellerman. Yeah, Max Kellerman. Yeah, Max Kellerman got a really deep boxing knowledge. Yeah, like Bernie, like Bernie up there. Like he right there with them. Like literally. He right there with them. Really, that's what he should be doing. But I never tell another man what he should do, because Bernie one of them strong will type dudes. So shout out to Corey.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime is over, boy.
Corey say Bernie will tell something. It's certain stuff you don't say. He said, I'm sure Bud didn't want the world to know that he had the burner, and him saying everyone can die. I mean, you know what I mean? So what you say, fam? He said, how we go from not sparring Bud to Bud beating Canelo? Well, yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, but because Bill Haney was the one that told Bud to fight Canelo. He told him that in 2020, 2023. 2023. Yeah, 2023. And yeah, he the one told him. So I guess again, you know, that's a good question. I guess he's just bringing that up to say, hey, look, I'm the one that told Bud that, so I'm a good judge of character when it comes to this boxing game and in business and stuff like that and matchmaking. So I guess maybe that's what he was trying to say, and he was tying it into this is why I wanted Dev to spar. But you know that's crazy though. All of those times and years that Devin and Bud been around each other, and like Bernie said, he was in training camp with them. They was in training camp together one time, and you never sparred him. Like Bud would have sparred Devin Haney in a heartbeat. He sparred everybody else. The man sparred everybody else. So you know, yeah. You get what I'm saying? I don't see some of his sparring sessions. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Miss Steph. Miss Steph, what's going on? And what you say? Oh, well, he stay ready, so he don't have to get ready. Hey, look here. Hey, man. Shout out to hey, what you say, Steph? She say Braska, yes. He can be for real. He just really passionate. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You get what I'm saying? Hey, what you say, Natural? He said the man fought Nello at 168, but he don't want to spar him. Yeah, we don't believe you. Yeah. I don't. You know what? I don't even understand why that's even a discussion. Anyways, do you get what I'm saying? Like why that's even a discussion? Now I want to show y'all this right here. In my humble opinion, this makes Shakur Stevenson look so bad. In my humble opinion. And this is what I'm talking about right here. Hold on. Right here, let's go.
Listen, you have an opportunity to come up to 147 pounds right now and do it.
Yeah. Now that's like I said. Now,
what?
Now the thing about that, if he go up there to 47, I think that he shouldn't be able to weigh no more than 10 pounds over the limit. I think he should have if he weighing at 40, I believe at 147. This is any of them, whether it be what's the kid's name, Ryan Garcia or Devin. If they fight at 47,
but listen, our buddy, our guy, he went up there to 168, and he didn't care what the man came into. That's Bud Crawford. Okay. See, we can't. We can't. Just like how you saying about
hold on. So I don't think Bernie understands that he's cooking Shakur Stevenson right now. He's trying to defend Shakur, but he's cooking his guy, Shakur Stevenson, and he don't even realize it. Let me see if y'all picking up what I'm putting down. I'm finna break this down like a 57 Chevy.
Let me ask you yourself. But listen, our buddy, our guy, he went up there to 168, and he didn't care what the man came into. That's
Bud Crawford.
Okay.
See, we can't. Just like how you saying about the sham.
Remember you just said before I came on, you said Shakur was like Crawford.
Yeah. But listen, okay, I'm saying, like I say, with his boxing ability,
you like Crawford, but not like Crawford like that.
No,
like Crawford, but not like Crawford.
In his boxing ability and the way he approached the game, that's what I'm saying.
So he looked like he like Crawford when Crawford in the southpaw position.
And wait a minute, and Crawford.
He like Crawford when Crawford in the southpaw position.
And Crawford, and he had the Crawford he needed that to not have nothing on him.
Wait, no.
So listen, what Bernie is saying. So, oh my God. Oh boy, this ain't a good look. So what Bernie is saying is this here. Bernie is saying that, okay, if Shakur fights Devin Haney at 147, Devin Haney cannot rehydrate. They should have something in the contract to where he can't rehydrate to over a certain limit. So Bill's argument is, if Shakur Stevenson is just like Crawford, then he should be able to do to Devin what Crawford did to Canelo. When Crawford fought Canelo, he didn't say, yeah, man, that dude big as shit. I'm jumping up 2 weight divisions. No, I want to tell him he can't rehydrate no more to this weight. Crawford like, look, you can rehydrate to what you want, because there was no rematch clause in the contract. No rematch clause. Winner takes all. You get what I'm saying? And it was a foregone conclusion that Canelo was going to win, according to, you know, the odds makers or whatever. So it was like, okay. It was like, okay, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, you talking about he liked Crawford, but he want a rehydration clause to fight Devin or whoever the case may be. But he liked Crawford. If he liked Crawford, then he won't be talking about he want a rehydration clause, or it can't be no more than this, or no. That's the gist of this conversation.
You just said Crawford didn't need nothing.
No, I'm saying Crawford, he took that to say he's not gonna make no deal or make no what he weigh or nothing, because he didn't need no more scrutiny on his name. Crawford didn't need no more scrutiny on his name. So he like, fuck it, whatever it is, I'm taking it. Don't matter. That shit don't matter. So how does that
pertain to Shakur?
I'm saying that Shakur, he can do what he want to do for us if he feel like the man needs to not weigh over a certain amount coming into the fight, which I agree with that. Crawford didn't have to do that, because Crawford didn't have to do that. He didn't want to do that. I'm sure probably just because he just don't give a fuck. But I'm saying he didn't need to make no negotiations for. He didn't need that.
Okay, Bernie. If I ask you to say that again,
I'm saying it like this: when Crawford, he didn't need to ask for make sure Canelo don't weigh this much. Make sure Canelo don't do this.
Excuse me, Bernie.
He already had enough scrutiny on his name. He already had enough scrutiny, so he didn't want to leave no questions. He didn't want it to be no.
It's a double standard. It's a double standard. He don't. Yeah, he's saying it's a double standard. What he's saying. I get both arguments. Bernie is saying, look, man, he's acknowledging. Basically, Bernie is acknowledging that Devin Haney is really that good, and then if he have the extra size on top of his skills, it's a good chance that Shakur Stevenson can't win that fight. So we got to make sure that if Shakur Stevenson boxes him, that Devin Haney can't, rehydrate more than what we need him to rehydrate to, and stuff like that. So that's basically what he's saying. He's conceding that, but by him conceding that, he's also conceding that Shakur Stevenson is not like Terence Crawford. He's also conceding that. You get what I'm saying? So but I digress.
Excuses, and it's still excuses. So even though he did all that, he still got excuses. That's it. I don't know. Now with Devin, this kid, I don't know.
Okay, so Bernie, if I ask you to say what you said again, because I didn't understand what the fuck you just said, can you say it again for me one more time?
Okay, I'm saying Shakur has a different mindset. Okay,
Crawford?
About the weight thing. I don't know nothing about no weight. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying is you saying he has a different mindset than Crawford? About what? About the weight or about what? I'm trying to figure out where you're going with it.
Period. I'm just saying they ain't got the same mind. Nobody got the same
mindset. So he's not like Crawford.
Well, when he get in there, you know how he get down. You know how Shakur get down. Stop playing with me. You know how
Okay,
he
with
get
who?
down.
Okay,
You
hold
know
on,
how he get down.
hold on.
You know
Now,
how he
Bernie,
get down.
with
You
who?
know how he get down. So stop
Okay,
playing.
with who?
You know how
Bernie,
that little dude get down, and you
with
know
who?
that dude ain't turning down no fades. You know
Okay,
how that dude get
Bernie,
down.
I'm
You know
asking
how
you.
that dude get down.
Your
Now,
blood
like you
pressure,
said, since
Bernie,
you talking
Bernie,
all that shit,
Bernie.
when he moved up to get that WBC mandated, you niggas should have took the fight. If he getting the WBC mandated, you niggas ran out the division. That's what you should have
Okay,
did. You talking all that shit, he went above your head because you niggas tried to lowball him. When he went up there to get what he deserved, you niggas bounced. Now, them is facts. He went, I
okay,
don't give a fuck if he fought for one belt. He wanted to fight. That's why he went for the mandate to get the money, to get
Bernie,
his respect. You niggas was trying to disrespect him based off what the fuck you niggas did. You
okay.
niggas ain't got nothing to do with that man. You niggas always trying to worry about what another nigga doing. He didn't give a, don't worry about what the fuck you did. Nigga, he said, nigga, you go respect me. And he went above you niggas' head to get that, and you niggas bounced. Fuck that.
Okay.
He didn't need all them fucking
Hey, look how Bill Haney keeping his composure. Look how Bill keeping his composure. Bernie snapping, Bernie going on. Bill just that's that nice nasty shit I be talking about.
belts. If he cared about undisputed, he would have stayed at 130 and did it. He didn't give a fuck about that. He wanted to fight Devin Haney. That's what he wanted. Fuck. And
Okay,
he
now,
went to the
Bernie.
WBC. So it didn't matter if it was a WBC or the fucking ring. It didn't matter. He wanted
Okay,
Devin Haney.
okay,
Fuck.
Bernie. Now, Bernie, what organization is Shakur the champion for right now?
He the WBO, because that's what
Okay,
Tio had.
hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what belt does Devin Haney have?
The WBO.
So if he wanted to mandate something, he could mandate something right fucking now, Bernie.
If he want to do it, yeah.
Yeah, okay, Bernie, don't blow a blood vessel.
Yeah.
But he can
Yeah.
still, listen, if he just wanted one belt, he can come get the one belt right now.
That's so. That's something to him. Listen, you saying that don't mean I don't menace this man. I don't menace that man.
Bill is antagonizing. He's antagonizing. Come on. He antagonizing Bernie. The man is an antagonist. Hey, shout out. Hey, man, shout out to the boss in this story, man.
Okay.
He said, "How old is this ninja Bernie?" Bernie's in his 40s. I think Bernie like 41, something like that. He in his early 40s.
I don't say he can do it.
Okay, so Bernie, listen, they were in their 20s, Bernie, when all this happened with the WBC. They are in their 20s now, and it's the WBO, Bernie.
Yeah. So what you say? Listen.
I'm saying, so when a nigga is in his 20s, a nigga be damn near fully grown in his 20s, just like in his 20s. This is not when we were and they were in their teens or they were kids. They're in their 20s.
Okay. Devin big as fuck.
Okay.
Oh my God. There you go, right there. He just said it. I say, man, he just bodied Shakur right here, man. Bernie don't rip, bro. Y'all gotta listen to this, fam. His entire argument is a defeatist argument for Shakur. He just said, look, so because you heard people like Bud say this here. You know, look, man, you know, the weight don't matter, the skills do. So if you got the skills, you know what I mean, you can, you know, the weight, you know, if y'all match up good, the weight ain't gonna matter. What he's saying is that, you know, Devin Haney is too big for Shakur Stevenson. Therefore, they should not fight each other. But that same Shakur Stevenson want to fight O'Shaquie Foster, who got 4 losses, and he's 2 weight divisions smaller than him. Make it make sense. True.
I'm saying, Bernie.
Shakur started at 126. Devin started at 135, bro. So they started at a 2-weight deficit off the rip.
Okay,
so Devin is naturally a bigger fighter than Shakur.
Okay, so Bernie, So shouldn't we give you what we want? If you're saying that by the time we're in a weight deficit, when we meet up with you and you're trying to catch us at the same weight, so it should be for 50-50, 60-40. It should be to your advantage, and we have all 4 belts. Make it make sense to me, so I just want you to explain it.
Nah, because
From your
now you going in a different, I don't know what you're talking about now.
No, I'm asking you. That was just a question. You said, you said he big as fuck. He wasn't. So what was he?
You talking about at 47. Talking about at 47.
No, I'm saying what was he at 135?
Yeah, was he big at 135? I see what he said.
Okay, he was. What you mean? What he was at 35?
Was he big as
What you
fuck?
mean at 135? He stepped up for the WBC and y'all ran out the division.
Okay, listen.
I get what Bill's saying now. He said, okay, look, if your entire premise is we don't want to fight Devin Haney at 147 because Devin Haney is big as fuck. This is why we do fight him. We know we got to have a rehydration clause. Well, if he was big as fuck at 147, was he big as fuck at 135? And you still said that you wanted to fight him at 135, even though he was still big as fuck. And he was going to rehydrate to whatever weight he wanted to rehydrate to after the weigh-in. So I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
Hold on. He was 5'9", 135.
Devin got bigger,
wait, hold on.
Devin got bigger, man. Devin got bigger, man. Stop playing. Yeah, he didn't got bigger, man.
Wait a minute.
He didn't got bigger.
Okay, hold on.
He didn't got bigger, man.
Okay, let me ask you this. Is Shakur, does Shakur weigh 148 pounds?
Probably walking around, yeah.
So he's 147 pounder. If he can make 147 pounds, well, wait a minute. I think if you make 144, you're a welterweight. If you go 1 pound over 140, you're a welterweight, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying
wait, King.
Hold on,
you saying about I'm saying about over that. I'm saying about over that. If Shakur gonna come in the ring at 148, 150, Devin gonna come in at 170. That's a 20-pound difference.
Okay, where did Devin get the extra?
I tell you what, he listen. The looking at when Shakur Stevenson stepped in the ring last weekend against a Shakur Foster, guess what? His ass didn't look no 148 then. He looked every bit of 160 pounds. Every bit of it. Well, when I saw how big he looked over Shakur Foster, I say, shit. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So 147 ain't nothing. But so I get what Bernie. So Bernie just basically spilled the beans. Look, man, we ain't want to fight this nigga because nigga too big. He just as skilled as us. He just as skilled as us, and he got the size. That's what Bernie said. So I get his position. Bill saying, well, shit. Yo, you saying he just as nice as Crawford? Crawford gave him the stamp of approval. Andre Ward, Floyd Mayweather gave him the stamp of approval. Y'all saying he the truth, he the one, ain't no he the best fighter in the world and all this stuff down. Well, how you saying that in one breath? But then saying we can't fight Devin because he too big in another breath. But they fight each other in the same way. If they fight each other in the same way, they be like, do you get what I'm saying? And he's doing the Crawford comparison because, okay, if you're saying he cut from the Crawford cloth, when Crawford fought Canelo, he didn't ask for none of that. He didn't say, look, I don't care what you rehydrate to. I don't give a damn. You can pick the size of the ring or whatever. I don't care. You ain't gonna beat me. When the dude was in the audience, you know what I mean? Hey, Terence, are you weary to feel the Mexican power? Remember that there? Are you weary? Remember that there? So so this is Bill's argument. What is the strong argument? If you want to make that comparison. Anyways, let me do this. Let me do this. Let's see. Call. Let me see, can I? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Y'all, hold on. I'm finna call Finna call Mr. Bill Haney.
Please leave your message for 4.
All right. Let me see. I'll probably let me send him a text. See, it went straight to voicemail. Hold on. Yeah, I just sent him a text. So we had no spoke yesterday. So you know what I'm saying? So this is confirmed. We spoke yesterday and stuff like that. So anyways, yeah, man. So until then, let me go ahead and drop these phone lines, man. Y'all want to call the show? Man? The phone lines open, man. Y'all want to call the show? The phone lines open. Hold on. Matter of fact, why is this right here? Need you to go there. Y'all want to call the show, man? Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Yeah, man. So I'm sitting back like I'm not gonna lie. I was shocked. That he told that story. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, because a few people knew that. Few people knew that story. I mean, that's a tight knit group. They don't do no talking. Tell you that right now. That's a tight knit group. They don't do no talking at all, bro. You ain't gonna find out nothing from them. If you don't know, you don't know. You know what I mean? That's a tight knit group. So, but I knew about that story, because Bernie told me. So know about that story, and it is what it is. But I mean, I think everything cool now. Whatever. I think Bernie, the type of guy, he'll hold a grudge. I can respect that. I understand that. He's the type of guy, he'll hold the grudge because I'm the same way. I'm a grudge holding motherfucker, boy. I'm talking about, boy, it'd be hard for me to let some shit go. Like for real. All bullshit aside, I'm a grudge, but I hold a grudge, boy, like shit. I mean, not on no petty shit. Not on no petty shit. I'm talking about, but if it's like some real shit, oh yeah, I'm a grudge, man. Shit, it'd be hard for me to let some shit go. Man, you still mad? Like, man, you still mad about that? Nigga, hell yeah, I'm still mad about that. Nigga, ain't that motherfucking changed. Damn, dog, that was 20 years ago. Man, I don't give a damn. Nigga still mad about that. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So, hold on, I'm trying to. Okay, yeah, that's that. I'm not looking at all these emails. All right, cool. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, but as it relates to the Shakur thing, it's kind of like, dude, you can't sit back and say that this guy is, because that's the argument. You can't sit back and say, shout out to everybody watching, man. Shout out to everybody watching on Kick. We ain't got nobody on Facebook watching right now. Shout out to everybody watching on Boston Coach Malachi and True Media Podcast. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter as well, on X. And I want to give a shout out to everybody, man, for helping us get to over 2,000 subscribers on the other channel, Boxing with Coach Malachi. The Boxing with Coach Malachi, that's the that we got over 2,000 subs on there. And I just shout out to everybody, man. I know, Summer, I think Summer, Green Eyes P, couple of people over there, man, really help get that channel on over the 2,000 mark. So cool. Anyways, yeah, shout out to Akila. Akila, what's going on, Akila? Akila, what's going on? Hold on, we got the phone lines. 530-494-9636, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, radio. I'll call it. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Hey, Coach, I understand why Bill needs security. He has a way to get on anybody's skin, and they don't know what he's doing, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if it wasn't for a security team, he would be getting jumped left and right. I know that. But I know how he likes to control every interview he's in and the narrative. But I'll tell you what, Bill being a strict dude, if that's true or not, bro, you know, he's a smooth talker. Bernie, that's his name?
Yeah, Bernie.
Let me tell you, man, he fell asleep because Bill set that off nicely, man. I never, you know, when you first started playing the video, I saw it coming, bro. You know? So this thing with Shakur, bro, I've been telling you this for about 2 months now, man. It's not only a bad look, but again, this kid, when I hear him talk, he is scared to fight welterweights, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's clear now. You know, that guy is part of his team. So, you know, Bernie right there, I think he said a little too much, but hey, they'll figure it out. They're still family. So at the end of the day, nothing's going to happen. But back to Shakur, coach, let me tell you, bro, this is why I call here often and shit on the guy now. The boy's got skills. Yeah. But I'm hearing that he signed with Sufa. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, it's some announcements. It's some announcements that's going to be made soon. So,
okay, yeah. All right. So here's my point. Why are you promising O'Shaquie a fight after he beats up your brother? Huh? If you're going over there, you know you're not going to give this kid a fight. You're giving him false hope, bro. And this is what they do. Especially Shakur, if he feels he doesn't have an advantage, he will not fight you, bro. Yeah. Again, not only he beat up your little brother, he threw him out the ring.
Yeah, he did throw him out the ring.
You don't want revenge for that?
He did.
Come on, bro.
Ring, yeah. Hey, hold on, wait. Hey, hold on, Jamie, check this out. Do you know I was listening to Goodfella TV, and I didn't realize this. I didn't realize after that fight, Raymond Ford did not give any interviews. He went straight to the locker room, showered up, and left. I was like, but he was a sore loser. He talked all that shit. Yeah. He talked all that shit. He got pumped up by Shakur to go fight. Yeah. Go fight Shock. You know what I mean? And then then he get beat up and thrown out the ring. You know, and then he like he didn't get a man his props. He didn't say, yeah, man, the better man won, none of that. He just left. He said, fuck it. And Colin, that's Shakur. That's who Shakur is. Listen, this is the point I'm trying to make, bro. At the end of the fight, I saw Shakur jump in the ring, right? Yeah. And I heard O'Shaquie clearly saying to him, I'll fight you at 140 and try to shake his hand. Shakur would not agree. Yeah. You feel me? So he was just going, smoke up the kid's ass for no reason, bro. You already negotiating with Tufa. Come on, man. So that's why I say motherfuckers are fraud, bro. So, again, he put on a show that was an act, bro. That's what boxing is. These motherfuckers, bro, they're just trying to, make it to the top without putting in the work. He's one of them. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. That's boxing. Respect to you and everybody in the chat, man. Salute. Right. Peace and love. Yeah, so I mean, again, I see both sides of the coin. I do get both sides of the coin. And let me see. The fuck, I got all this shit right here. That's from earlier today. Yeah, I ought to did that. I did that too. Oh, this is my class. My class gonna start soon. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like bro, this is why I say you can't compare. Like you gotta again, like that's why I don't like doing comparisons. I don't like doing comparisons because when you want to be compared to someone that's great, you have to be the embodiment of that person that you're comparing yourself to. So because of the weight and the burden that guy had to carry, he had to carry his own cross, right? His own burden in order to get it to this point. And you saying you just like him, but then, you're moving different from him. Like that's going to be very noticeable. You can't pick certain parts of him that you just like, but then other parts, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. It ain't like that. You either all in and you're all out, Carter, what's your name? Where you Carter from?
Your coach is TBA from Seattle. What's happening, Phil?
TBA, talk to me.
Yeah, so, I mean, first and foremost, man, Bill's one funny motherfucker, bro. getting under Bernie's skin like that, man, getting emotional and whatnot. But my thing is this, right? With Bernie, you know, and like you were just stating, it reveals everything that we've always thought about if this fight ever went down with Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. That Shakur's gonna knock him. I mean, not Shakur. Devin's gonna end up knocking him out because of the size difference. But my thing is, like, he wants to stand and move and talk about he want to do what Terence Crawford did. What Terence Crawford moved all the way up to fight Canelo, and and dominated him pretty much. But here it is, right? Shakur's making all these different stipulations on what he wants to have for the Devin Haney fight, right? But here it is, you're trying to pick a fight, or at least allegedly trying to pick a fight with Shaq Foster, who visibly looks way smaller than him, And to me, it just shows that, man, like, Shakur don't want to fight nobody great. He wants to fight the guys that he knows he can beat. But he wants to be praised as a top pound for pound guy.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like to me. But if anything, just that little interview with Bernie and Bill, I think it just reveals everything that we've already knew.
Yeah.
But just for him to sit up there, through his emotions to admit that shit.
Yeah. When Bernie came out and said it, he said, man, he said, man, fuck, man, Devin too big, man. God damn, that's it. There you go. Devin too big. He too big. When he said that, it was like, oh, okay. Okay, all right. So anything Shakur Stevenson says and out of his mouth as it relates to Devin Haney, I'm like, I'm gonna be looking through the eyes and the lens and the scope of not only what Bernie said, but of what Jay Prince said. Because last week, Bill Haney was on the $1 Million Worth of Game show, a podcast, and 2 weeks ago, and Wallow had called Jay Prince on the shooting or the podcast. He called him, and then they was talking and stuff like that. And Jay Prince say, like, Shakur is really 135 pounder, and and we wish y'all luck up there. So he was like, look, man, Devin Haney too big for him. He said, well, we willing to, to come up to about 144, meet you halfway or something like that. He said something of that sort of Devin can come down there. Whatever. He said something like that. So it was like, so Jay Prince even was saying that, yeah, man, that boy too big, and then Bernie saying too big. So that means that's how Shakur Stevenson probably feel the same way. And so I'm just glad that they just came out and said it. So that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's to me, but my thing is to me, right? And it is what it is. I mean, if that's how you feeling, that's how you feeling. But don't act like, you don't act like he wants with his fans, right? Why are they acting like he wants all the smoke when we just saw what happened this past Saturday after his boy Raymond Ford got knocked out the ring, got ragdolled by Shaq Foster. And salute to Shaq, man, too. He ain't fucking with none of them cats, man. You know what I'm saying? He wants all of them dudes in the ring and take them out one by one. You know what I'm saying? So I salute him. But Shakur standing next to him, he knows that he would have an advantage if he fought that dude. And my thing is, okay, you're scared of Devin? Fine. But don't sit up here and do the same shit that you're afraid of happening to you. That'd be my thing. But these guys move funny nowadays in boxing. So.
All right, well, listen, man. Shout out to the boss in the store. Salute, fam. Yeah, my thing is just be honest and say it. If you be honest the first time and say it, then that'll just, won't nobody even ask about it anymore. Won't nobody even say nothing about it anymore. You know what I mean? Now I know that's his position. It's like, oh, okay, all right, cool then. He came out, you know what I mean? That's what your manager said, Mr. Prince, and that's what your main man, Bernie the Boxer, is saying. So, I mean, it is what it is. Hold on. I'll call it. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what up, Coach? This Coach Devin Haney here. What's happening, Coach?
Man, Coach Eddie, talk to me.
It's good, brother. Hey, man, Bernie the Boxer, man, he be like that, coach, because I was on the panel, man. This channel didn't even got like 500 subscribers, man. That dude popped up on our panel just to argue with us. He just like to argue. He like to cut. Me and him, they got into it. You know what I'm saying? He got mad because I said that I thought the Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas Hearn and Marvin Hagler would beat Terence Crawford. Man, you would have thought I said something about this man mama, man. Man, this man went off on me, man. But it brought to my opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? When you gonna get mad just because I think the Sugar Ray Leonard would have beat Crawford. That's my opinion. But you know, as far as what's going on with Shakur looking weak, man. I ain't never seen a dude so goddamn scary. At least he's looking that way. A dude that's so scary that he'll be like almost like a bully. Like he jumped in the ring quick with those Shakur Foster. A man, he way bigger than. You really go back and look at Shakur Stevenson's career. Everybody that he fought, he was way bigger than him. I mean, most of them, about 90% of them, he was way bigger than them guys. And he ragdolled them guys. When he fought Jamel Herring, he was way bigger than Herring. He beat the brakes off him. I don't know what it is about Devin Haney, but he just don't want no smoke with him. What it seems like to me, coach, I don't know. I can't put my hand on it, man. If you that great, if you so good, why do I fight the guy, man?
Well, I'm hearing. Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm hearing that. You know, I'm hearing from the grapevine that that's a possibility that fight will be possibility that fight can happen. You know, Eddie Hearn let the cat out the bag, said that Shakur Stevenson is making 5 times more than what his normal pay is. And with his new deal with Zuffa Boxing, so he's getting paid $15 million for a fight. Shakur normally gets $3 million. So he's saying he's getting 5 times more, that's 15. So, and then, you know, word through the grapevine is Devin Haney is signing to Zuffa Boxing, and that's pretty much a foregone conclusion or a done deal. And an announcement will be made, you know, soon on both of those guys. So that's what I'm hearing. So, you know, we'll see how that play out. And I think that fight. I think if they both are over there, you know, I think that fight happen, because in order for Shakur to fight Devin, they're gonna have to give him a boat. They're gonna have to give him something. And if they're gonna give him $15 million, they got to give him something. You know what I mean? He got to make it. If he gonna lose his old, if he feel he gonna lose his old because the guy too big, then they got to make it worth his while. So, you know.
Yeah, now I'm gonna wrap up with this. Like, even with those two guys, you always mention that, you know, both of them guys are pure boxers, man. It's not like two guys that's on a collision court. You know, both you got two knockout artists fighting each other. These guys aren't knockout artists; they're pure boxers. So I don't understand. You know, it's highly unlikely somebody gonna get knocked out. It's just somebody just gonna lose a zero. And it just seems like Shakur, that zero to him is so coveted. It's almost the same way like Floyd Mayweather. He loved that zero. And I can understand not wanting to lose, but at some point in time, you got to fight somebody. I ain't never seen somebody. Devin Haney been on this man bumper for a long time, man. I hope we get that fight. That's my call, coach.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, but yeah, my thing is, it ain't no foregone conclusion that Devin Haney will beat Shakur Stevenson. That ain't no foregone conclusion because he's the bigger guy. You get what I'm saying? From a skill set standpoint, style standpoint, both of them are very similar. It's just Devin Haney is longer. You know what I mean? He has a longer arm reach. He has a damn good jab. Devin Haney measures the distance and range very, very well. I would think Shakur Stevenson will have a different. Well, Shakur Stevenson is fast. His speed and his timing and stuff like that. You know, he's very light on his feet, but so is Devin Haney. You get what I'm saying? So from a footwork standpoint, I mean, I'm trying to think who got the better footwork between. You know what I mean? Like, well, on the back, from a back foot standpoint, I'll say who got the better back foot game. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it ain't, you know, it definitely won't be no knockout. So it ain't gonna be no knockout. I mean, it'll be a 12-round decision either way. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, Shakur said he used to beat Devin in sparring, so that's what he said, and Devin said he used to beat Shakur in sparring. So, you know. Y'all know how that go. What Show No said, I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the what's up legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Niggas catching bullets with their teeth. You know what I mean? We don't heard all the sparring stories. We don't heard all the sparring stories. Facts. So it is what it is. Me personally, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Basically, I think that Bernie is very, very adamant about Devin Haney being too big for Shakur Stevenson. We just heard it. He's very adamant about that. And his manager is pretty much saying the same thing on $1 Million Worth of Game podcast when they called him. So, and if that's how those two feel, then Shakur Stevenson, I think it's safe to say that he feels the exact same way. Do you get what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's just reality. That's the reality of the situation. I don't know who he gonna fight. Like Zuffa, if he signed over there to Zuffa, they can make that, you know what? If he signed to Zuffa, he won't be able to fight. He won't be able to fight Osaki Foster. Because the WBC, Mauricio Suleiman, that's a Mauricio Suleiman belt. The owner of the WBC organization, which is Mauricio Suleiman, he blocking anything Zuffa do as it relates to any fighter that he have that is trying to make a fight with a Zuffa boxer. Case in point, J.O. Pathaya was in the process of negotiating the deal with the WBC Cruiserweight champion, and Mauricio Suleiman miraculously mandated their champion to fight David Benavidez, another guy who is not even ranked with the WBC at Cruiserweight. Why? Because he has 2 belts that he took from Zoto Ramirez. I think he took the WBO and the WBA, or the WBO and the IBF, for one of them. You know what I mean? So those are the type of games that's going on. Those are the type of games that's going on. So, you can still get the fight, but, we'll just take the title. And it's like, at this point, like, what's the point? You dig? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Shit. Let me go and see what the people talking about in the chat, man. Let me hit Bill back. Hit him back, see what's up. Man, let me see. Let me hit him back on the other. See, can I hit him on the other line? Hit him back on the other line. Yeah. And I ain't ring.
Please leave your message.
All right, that went straight to voicemail. Yeah, that went straight to voicemail, fam. So I don't know. He might. I don't know. He might be at the airport. I don't know. Shit. Yeah, it went straight to voicemail, fam. I had no smoke to him yesterday, man. We had this shit set up, bro. It's cool. It's cool though. It's cool. Hey, shout out to Big Mason. Big Mason, what's going on, fam? Big Mason, what's happening? Shout out. Let's talk to the people in the chat. He said Devin never won a sparring, bro. He said Devin never won in sparring. Bro was watching Devin hit air. That's what you say. I don't know who you are, brother. We do not know who you are at all. Never seen you at my channel before. Shout out to Lisa. What did say, Lisa? What Lisa said, Mauricio is something else. Yes. Mauricio is something else. Facts. Shout out to the Natural. The Natural. What's going on? What's going on, baby boy? What's happening? You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Candy Slim. Candy Slim, what's going on? He say sparring was almost 10 years ago. Both guys are different now. Yeah, you know what, Candy Slim, like, I don't look much into that sparring. I don't look much into that shit. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Sparring just means two guys are very familiar with each other. You know what one person like to do in the ring and what they don't like to do. You get what I'm saying? Because y'all don't spar. Sparring is for practice. Sparring is for practice. That's what sparring is for. It's for practice, working on the fundamentals. I was interviewing Icky Woods and legendary trainer Dickie Woods, and he was like, yeah, man, we was talking about sparring. Matter of fact, we was talking about we both were talking about
unknown caller.
Hold on. We both was talking about my main man caller, hold on. We both was talking about my main man Emmanuel Stewart. And Emmanuel Stewart, always talked about, yeah, man, working on the fundamentals, sparring, you ain't supposed to be going all out, trying to tear each other head off, but you want some good work. We want to work on some things, get better and practice. That's what it's all about. You get what I'm saying? And but then some people have different sparring sessions, like I don't know. It just depends on, that's what we were talking about, some of the old school stuff. Carter, what's your name? You Carter from?
What's up, Coach? Damien from Detroit. How are you today?
Damien from Detroit. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, man, I've been listening to you. I think you hit it spot on Sunday. This boxing criteria for these guys, that we can't even look at them like the guys, Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearn, Sugar Ray Leonard. They like you said it. Shakur shows so much bad bitch energy, and I like him as a boxer, but as a person, I don't get where they be coming from. You shit on Sugar Ray, which Shakur ain't never did nothing Sugar Ray tried to do. He don't even try and get people out of there. Sugar Ray went in to fight to get people out of there, box, fight, whatever. Sugar Ray Leonard was another bad person. I remember he said he didn't want nobody to call him Sugar. Somebody was going to call him Sugar or something. But to make a long story short, I think Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, they're great boxers. They got good footwork. But I just think them dudes, they fight too far the range of what their body is used to. Like you said, he walk around at 160, but he fighting at 135, 140. They killing themselves to make weight. You should be coming into the fight week toning down and tuning down and, just ready to make weight. These dudes is going into fight week, and it seems like all of these fighters now cutting weight. So I don't even think we're seeing good fights. Like, the Raymond Ford and O'Shaquie Foster fight was all right. I think listening to Raymond Ford, he was cutting weight so much that week, he burned out in the last 3 rounds. So I get what it is, but I don't think Devin gonna never fight Shakur. It's always gonna be a weight thing. Shakur gonna always play like the weight is an issue, but he'll fight Conor being at 154.
No, but what about the skills? So this is where I'm confused at. Because depending on which fighter it is that you're talking to, they say something different. So
I think they both got skills.
I've had the pleasure of talking to my good brother Bud Crawford, and he always told me, he said, man, the weight don't matter. He said, of course, you can't jump up if you're a welterweight or lightweight, you can't jump up to heavyweight, and that really, really matters or go too far out there. He said, but as long as there's something in your range, he say the weight don't matter if you really got the skills. You know what I mean? And so
I think for Devin, the weight matters with him taking a punch. I think with Shakur it matters because he can't really throw hard punches the way a regular fighter would. A lot of his shit is taps because of his hand issues. But I think with Devin, I think he embraced that I'm gonna fight at a weight close to where I walk around at. Yeah. Them draining their weight, man, it's making the fights look bad. We had this conversation before. It's like when they get to the fight week, shit, they burn out. They can't give us the talent that they really are because they burn out. I don't get it. I think Emmanuel Stewart said it, and your boy Floyd Uncle said it.
Yeah, Roger.
I don't give a damn about you. Yeah, Roger said, man, I don't give a damn about no fighting conditioning. That's their problem. I care about the skills, they skill and they training. Like all that conditioning and all that, that's the fighter. But as a trainer, man, if you can't, if you working on fighting all training camp and then you got to trim weight the week of the fight, what are you really doing? It's like I don't get it, man. It's just for me. I think that weight bullying stuff is killing boxing to me, man. That's all I got, Coach.
All right. And see, this another thing, right? You can't say that one guy is too big, but I'll fight Conor Ben at 154 or 150 something. If the size is the issue, how come it's not an issue with Conor Ben? And you want to know why? Because they look at, when I say they, Shakur and them, his team, they look at Conor Ben as not having the skills. So even though he may have the size, but from a skill set standpoint, he can't do nothing with me. He's conceding that. If you're willing to fight Conor Ben at a higher weight, that tells you everything you need to know. You get what I'm saying? And so I'm just, me personally, I'm just glad that Bernie was honest. It's honesty. And I get that. I get that. I mean, Shakur should have just said that though. He could have just said that himself. We wouldn't want nobody to be talking about this shit right now. Yeah, he should have just said that his goddamn self. Yeah, dog, you know what I mean? Nigga too big, dog. Nigga too big. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker too big, dog. I can't. You know what I'm saying? And he got the skill set as well. So, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, Court from Miami.
Court, talk to me.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. Ernie said a lot, dog. He said a lot. Bill tricked him. Nigga Bill tricked him to get him to say everything he wanted to say. Man, Shakur, bro, let me tell you something. I think that fight where Brian Norman Jr. scared these guys when it comes to Devin because he showed something that I don't think any of them expected Dale to show. He showed some good power. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now Shakur sitting back. I don't really respect that shit, dog, because at the end of the day, he talk crazy, right? He talk like, oh yeah, he guys can do, but dog, fight Devin there. You been calling Devin, saying things about Devin, oh yeah, but now all of a sudden, look, if you notice, after he beat Brian Norman Jr., that's when he came out and was like, man, he a big as shit. But hold on, bro. You say that you this skilled guy, you up on the Crawford, fight the man, bro, and prove that your skills will dominate his skills. But I don't think he's confident. I don't think he's confident enough to get in there and showcase his skills against Devin, because Honey can't hurt Devin.
Yeah, you really gotta have some kahunas. You know what I mean? Like you really got to be like that for real. You know what I mean? It's one thing to say you like that, but you got to be like that when it's time to be like that. If you say you like that, so it's very few fighters. It's very few fighters throughout the history of time will have really done that. So,
and bro, that's why every time that, as you say, these guys can't compare themselves to the guys of old, bro. It's fucking true, cause them old guys wasn't stuck. None of that shit, all that wounded, my nigga, they ain't killing. I mean, like, nigga, okay, we finna get to it. Ain't all that. Oh, no, he bigger than me. All that shit is like, bro, it kills me to hear, because I'm just like, bro, fight the dude and lose or draw. It's a fight. Like, what guys like Shakur kill me because, like, bro, you don't know what can happen in the ring. I ain't saying you gonna hurt Devin, but you might put on a boxing clinic. But you ain't got no confidence in yourself. So he need to stop talking then. Stop talking like you this and you that. You ain't. But like with bro Bill, hey, because like you say, Bill a motherfucker, boy. This nigga make a nigga, that nigga put a nigga in the blender. This nigga put a nigga in the drink bag. Like, damn, boy, like you can't win with him, dog. And then he sat there calm. Yeah, but Bernie just snapping. But yeah, bro. Yeah, but nah, coach, shit. That's my call of it, dog.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, you know, like I said, I respect Bernie's honesty. You know what I mean? Like I said, I really respect his honesty. So, hey, what that video at? What that video at? Dude say, stop telling niggas that everybody know you really like that. You ain't really like that. And he said, hold on, I got to find. I'm trying to find the video, bro. This video is so funny, fam. He said, stop telling niggas that you really like that. When you know you ain't really like that. I need to find this video. Bro, this is the funniest. And he said, yeah, dog, you got yeah, dog, what he say? Is this him? No, this ain't him. No, I'm trying to find it. I got to find this video. I'm trying to find it, bro. This shit is hilarious. He say, stop telling niggas you really like that. Well, you know you ain't really like that. Niggas tell me, come outside. When you ain't even outside. Stop telling niggas to pull up. But you ain't at the location you tell them to pull up at. I'm up here right now. You up there right now? I can't find it, bro. I can't find it. Hey, I can't find it, bro. I got so many videos there. I can't find it. He say, stop telling niggas you really like that. You know what I mean? Come on, hey, bro. Damn, I can't find it, but I got so many damn videos on here, bro. Man, I have so many videos on here. I got too many videos on there. I can't find it, bro. There's a bunch of them. Hey, shout out to Lisa. Lisa, what's going on, Lisa? Lisa, what's good? G5, what's going on, fam? Shout out to G5. Hey, G5, hey, you know what I was laughing at yesterday, G5? I was what the buddy from Camden, the rapper from Camden, New Jersey. Yeah, man, I was like, man, you know, I think I had to apologize to him. I think I was kind of too hard on him, man. I ain't want to, you know what I mean? I ain't want to hurt the brother like that, man. That was my bad. No, I was just saying, I just didn't get the I just didn't get the knee clapping, the making your knees do a round of applause. I really didn't get that, so, I'm used to, back in my day, you get what I'm saying? They had a lot of the cool dances. A lot of these dances they got now, fam, I can't, a little bit, you know what I mean? A little bit, little bit too sugar, a little bit too much sugar, a little bit too much sugar for my liking. That's all. Got a little bit of sugar, you know what I mean? Got a little bit of, back in my day, the old folks used to say, yeah, boy, hey, mate, there, yeah, what's going on, child? Yeah, that boy that got a little sugar in his tank. Got a little sugar in his tank. Yeah, he got a little sugar in his tank, man. I know sugar when I see sugar. I said, yeah, that boy that got a little sugar in his tank right there, but I can tell. I mean, to teach his own. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That what he into. Shout out to Akila. Shout out to Keisha, man. Shout out to Just Living Life. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
H-Town T from H-Town.
H-Town T, talk to me.
So what I think that happened is Bud set a precedent for everybody. By going up as far as he did, he ain't need no clauses and none of that other shit in his contract. Now, these niggas can't run and hide.
Yeah.
And that's what it seemed like the court doing. He running and hiding behind this big-ass bravado he thinks he got. But my question to you is, I'm trying to put it in the right words so I don't sound crazy, but I don't like conspiracy theories. But this is what this was running across my mind. So do you think Bill put that seed in Bud's head, knowing Bud is next to the court? See, I'm going down a long road. This is long. Knowing Shakur next to Bud, getting Bud to go up there to fight Canelo, only to expose Shakur later on for not wanting to fight Devin to go up to fight Devin.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that. I didn't even look at it that way, but yeah, I don't.
I'm just saying that because Bill just seems so diabolical that he looked like the motherfucker that want to do some type of shit like that.
Yeah, Bill Bill specializes in, he takes pride in being able to like outthink the next guy. You know, like Bill is a thinking man. Like he gonna think his way out of a situation or think his way into a situation, and he's always about his business. So I see what you're saying, but I don't know. I don't know if that was the reason why he did that. I don't even know if he told Bud to go fight Canelo because he really believed it. He really thought he can beat him. But well, you know what? No, when I spoke to Bill, he did tell me. He said, "No, I know he can beat him, man. You know, he really not that big and this and that." Now I don't know if he really was he serious or not, but you know, that fight wouldn't have happened. That fight wouldn't have happened if it weren't for Bill Haney. I know that for a fact.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But no, that's all I wanted, Coach. Appreciate everything you do. That's my call, man. From me to the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, like I say, Shakur the Ring Magazine, well, he's at 140 right now. So he's the Ring Magazine and WBO champ. So he is the supreme champ there because he got the ring belt. He beat he has the lineal title right now. Shakur Stevenson, he's the lineal champ at 140 pounds. Period. When he beat T.O., right? So he got the ring, and he has the WBO. So I do know that Jay Prince did say on the $1 Million with the Game podcast because Shakur's at 140 now, and he's not going to go back to 135 to fight what? He don't even have a belt there no more. Mauricio Suleiman took his belt back. So there's no incentive to even go back down to fight fight who? You get what I'm saying? So he's not going to go back down to 135 to fight Abdullah Mason for the WBO title. He's not doing that. Both of them are managed by Jay Prince. So we know that ain't going to happen. So he's going to stay at 140. And from what Jay Prince said on the $1 Million with the Game podcast, he said that they'll be willing to fight, you know, Devin at 144-pound catch weight or 140, something like that. 140, yeah, he said 144 or 145, something like that. We'll meet him there and all that stuff there. So, you know, that'll still be a welterweight fight. 144 be welterweight. It'll be welterweight. Because it's like anything, I think a pound or two over one junior welterweight it's a welterweight fight. So it'll still be a welterweight fight, something like that. And you know, Zuffa got the money. They got more money than any promoter in boxing. They got the bread. So if you want the money, that's the spot to go to. If you want the money. If you want peanuts, stay where you at. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Keith, man. Oh, that ain't Keith. Oh, listen, shout out to Khadijah. Shout out to Khadijah. Shout out to Khadijah. Thank you for becoming a member. Let's give her a round of applause. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, check this out. Another thing too, right? And what you say? He said Bill saw the heart of Crawford that day and realized that he's cut from a different cloth. No, let me tell y'all something. Tell y'all some real shit. That dude, niggas talk shit online. I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you what God love. You can talk to anybody in the sport of boxing, whether they like Crawford or they don't. I'm talking about people. I ain't talking about niggas and bots and niggas hide behind avatars and YouTube channels. That dude right there give off grown man energy. When that nigga, a lot of y'all, you young, you probably don't know what grown man energy is. If you don't know what grown man energy is, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Grown man energy is when you know you are in the presence of a grown ass man. How do you know? A grown ass man walk a certain way. A grown ass man, when they talk to you, they look a certain way. Whether it's Bill Haney Devin Haney, any of these fighters, they all would tell you, whether they like him or not, yeah, that ain't nobody playing with him. Like when that nigga talk to you, bro, to my bud specifically, yeah, he gonna look you dead in your eyes. He the type of dude, if it's an issue, he'll slide up on you. He won't talk loud or nothing. He gonna look you dead in your eyes. He don't give a fuck how big you is neither. He be like, he that dude that, you know, what's going on, man? You got a problem with me? And he ain't gonna say it like, he not gonna say it loud. Well, you know, y'all don't want to go through nothing, you know, in here, you know. If you want, we can go back here in this room and handle whatever you want to do. When these niggas were talking about the wrong side of the street and all these Dallas YouTube channels, and they were trying to make it seem like Terence Crawford couldn't go through Dallas. The nigga was in Dallas the whole goddamn time. In Texas, that 50 Cent celebrity basketball game, winning the MVP. Before Errol Spence fight and after Errol Spence fight. But if you listen to these niggas online, yeah, nigga, yeah, we don't like him. We see him, we gonna do this and do that. And then when they see him, they speak and ask, can I take a picture? True. That's what they do. That's why I say this internet shit ain't real. That's why I say it ain't no beef. I mean, it sound good. Like what Blue Blood told y'all, y'all know Blue Blood was shitting on Crawford for a minute because he was down with the LDBC. He probably never admit that, but those are the facts. And then Blue said he saw Bud at 7-Eleven. He said Bud stepped to him. I can imagine what that conversation was like. People like, oh man, Blue lying. Because people were saying, oh, Blue don't jump ship on Errol Spence. Now he pro but Terence Crawford now. Because his audience was saying that. You don't switch up. And then even when Blue interviewed Spence in the lead up to the Spence-Crawford fight, Errol Spence looked at Blue Bud, ignored him, then he went back to him. He said, man, why you switched up on me? Spence I asked Blue, he said, man, why you switched up on me? He told Blue, you switched up. He said, why? He said, man, why you switched up on me? Bro, I don't talk to niggas, 50 Cent. Them niggas, all them niggas to tell you, yeah, man, no, that dude right there give off a different energy. There's a certain energy nigga got. That nigga there give off a different energy. Literally. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he give off a different energy. Like he ain't no fuck nigga at all. You ain't gonna play with his name. And if you see him, whatever you said online, when you see him, you won't say none of that shit to him. Whether it's a fighter or a not fighter. And it's well known in the boxing industry that dude, that nigga, that ain't nothing, he ain't the one to play with. Do you get what I'm saying? Some fighters don't give off that type of energy. I done been around quite a few fighters, and they don't give off that type of energy. Some give off sassy energy. Some give off quiet assassin energy. Some give off, man, I ain't the nigga to be fucked with energy. Some give off key, play energy. Like you got all different kind of fighters. Like, I give an example. Like, one of my favorite fighters is Sugar Ray Leonard. And the reason why I like Sugar Ray Leonard so much is because Sugar Ray Leonard, encompassed a lot of what, he was just an all-around great boxer, great fighter. Sugar Ray had style, he had pizzazz, he had finesse, but he can be as fierce as a lion, as vicious as a as vicious as a honey badger. Throw combinations going on the front foot, throw combinations off the back foot, give angles. That nigga was mean. But then you'll see Sugar Ray Leonard in a commercial, smiling. The women loved him. You know, he could be corporate 1 minute, Hollywood the next minute, very articulate and vicious in the ring. Sugar Ray give off, if you meet Sugar Ray, he probably don't even give off that, I'm gonna tear your head off kind of energy. You know, Sugar Ray be like, smile, you know, hey, how you doing, brother? You all right? You know what I mean? I got this one fight, Sugar Ray had, I forgot to do who the dude was. It was a black dude, his brother. Sugar Ray, they was face to face. Sugar Ray had no looked at him. He's sizing them up, looking them up and down. And then right before the referee said, y'all touch gloves, Sugar Ray had to wink his eye at him. True. Hey, Sugar Ray had to wink his eye at him like, you know what I mean? I said, damn, nigga smiling at you, looking you up and down, and winking his eye at you. Then you got my main man, who in my top 5, Marvin Hagler. Hagler was different. Hagler, I'd never been around him, but for the people who I know that met him, who been around him before, they told me Hagler gave off grown man energy. Marvin Hagler. That's a grown man right there. There's nothing to play with. He gave off grown man energy. Nigga, what you want to do? Yeah, I ain't with all that talking, whatever. You the #1 contender? Okay, come on. Marvin Hagler got it the hard way. That's grown man energy. I'm gonna tell you another motherfucker give off grown man energy. James Lights Out Tony. True. James Tony. Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Hey, look, check this out. We're in Vegas, right? It's me, Mr. Tomato Can, Aquila in the chat. Wait, so I saw James Tony. I saw James Tony for the first time. No, I think it was the second time. That was the first time I met him. You know what I mean? In person, right? So I saw James Tony and shit. So as soon as I saw him, you know, y'all know I'm a huge James Tony fan. As soon as I saw him, I say, lights out. What's up, baby? And I walked up to him. I had kind of like hit him on the arm. I'm like, what's up? You know, I'm like, what's up, baby? You see what I'm saying? Because I was happy to see him. And the man looked at me like he wanted to swing on me. I swear to God, dog. The man looked at me like he wanted to swing on me, bro. But then he saw, I guess he saw how happy I was. He saw, oh yeah, this dude a fan, he a fan. Yo, what's up, baby? What's up? Then he was like, what's up? You know what I mean? And then Brian Norman Sr. was over there too. Yo, Brian Norman Sr. and Mark Nash is right there too, right? So Brian Norman Sr. right there, he was like, lights out, what's up, boy? And then Brian Norman Sr. had to grab him by the shoulders or something like that. And then Cam dad, Cam Walker, he the one took the picture. I said, man, take the picture. They had to took 2 pictures. This motherfucker lights out. Hey, he was ready to fight, fam. True. Hey, Bruce. Man, the man was ready to fight, fam. The man was ready to fight, Bruce. For real. The man was ready to fight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like, shit, that nigga ain't nothing to play with. Nigga, that boy, shit, that nigga lights out ready to throw some hands. Like, nigga, what's happening? What you want to do, fam? Yeah, he one of them niggas. Man, why you over there looking at me like that? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he one of them niggas. I'm gonna tell you another dude who give out grown man energy. Antonio Tarver, another one. Tony, I'm just saying, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, they got to know the fundamentals. Bro. Like, who teaching these kids how to actually box? Huh? Who teaching these kids how to actually box? I'm just saying, bro. When I fought Roy, you see what I'm saying? He was the man at that time, bro. And it took fundamentals for me to beat him. Yeah, like, bro. So yeah, listen, Antonio don't live. He don't live too far from me right now. He don't live too far from me. Yeah, for real. Damn, I need to call these people and find out what the fuck going on. Like, I need to find out what's going on with this. I got yeah, this is what my ad agency. Yeah, I need to find out what's going on with this company, man. This tax company I'm using. Anyway, yeah, motherfucker, yeah, that nigga. Hey, shout out to Ramon. Ramon, what's going on, fam? Hey, I got that. Well, Antonio Tower. Yeah, Antonio Tower, man. He another one. Yeah. He said he coached Pryor the same way. Always want to smoke. Yeah. Yeah. I'm talking about the dudes give off. Like, bro, you gonna know, bro. You gonna know. You gonna know. It's just certain dudes, they just have that energy, bro. All that shit sound good. All that shit sound good on that YouTube channel. All that shit sound good behind that avatar. But man, you know it that I know, and I know that you know that you ain't doing none of that shit that you capping about. All that vigor gonna leave in person. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, any motherfucker, he talk shit behind. See, let me tell you something. See, this is the safest place to talk some shit. Behind this phone, that camera, whatever the case may be. But me actually going out to different places, going to these different fights, you see what I'm saying? You know, I see the real. And I done been everywhere. The past 5 years, shit, I done been everywhere, bro. Except I ain't been to DC, I ain't been to Baltimore, but New York, Kansas City, Utah, Colorado, LA, Vegas, Houston, Dallas, Mississippi, Alabama, Atlanta, Miami, Little Rock, Arkansas, Texarkana, Texas. Well, no, not Texarkana, Texas. What is not Texarkana. My bad. Not Texarkana. Arkansas. I forgot that. What I see? There's a city I was at. There's a city I was at in Arkansas. Little Rock. My bad. Little Rock, Arkansas. San Antonio. I don't, bro. It's some more cities that I forgot. I don't been some everywhere. And I'm like, I'm telling you, I don't see none of these niggas, dog. I don't be seeing them, dog. I don't be seeing them. I don't. Only time you see them is in the chat. True. Oh yeah, Omaha. I forgot Omaha. Hey, shout out to Tina. Hey, how I forgot Omaha? I've been to Omaha about 8 times. Yeah, I've been to Omaha about 8 times. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Now, hold on. Listen. Omaha, man, shit. Omaha give off an entirely different energy. I didn't realize how dangerous Omaha, Nebraska is. I had no idea. You know, because I didn't look at the crime statistics before I went to the city. You know what I mean? So a lot of times you go somewhere, you got to look at the statistics. Okay, where you going at? I'm going to Houston. Oh, let me see. Okay, shit, let me see. Shit, Houston got 15 bodies this week. And what day we going? Well, we be there in 2 days. Damn, 2 days, they got 15 bodies already. And it's just Wednesday. Friday, we got 3 more days in the week. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, we still got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You know the body count gonna go up over the weekend. You know what I mean? So you gotta look at the stats, the crime stats. Okay, shit. Okay, what hotel we stay? Yeah, we ain't staying nowhere. That's where all them niggas at right there. All right, shit. Yeah, that's all. That's where all them chicos at. Them chicos right there. We ain't going over there with them neither. Okay, shit. Let's go over here. Where the white folks at? You know, like, put it this way, bro. Anytime a motherfucker go get a hotel, when motherfucker go to another city, they want to go where the white folks at. True. Yeah, they want to go where the white folks at. Shout out, hey man, shout out to Corporate Thugs, man, on Kick. What's going on, brother? He said crime down in Baltimore. Oh, crime down in Baltimore, fam? Crime, he said crime down in Baltimore, huh? Okay. You know why? You know why the crime down? Because all that free my nigga man t-shirts. As soon as man got locked up, crime went down 50%. True. Now, if man friends and cousin them were to be successful and man was to get free, guess what, Corporate Thugs? The crime rate in Baltimore will go back up.
To this day.
I can promise you that. You ain't got to believe me. Go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
That's why, you know, I'm not an advocate of free my nigga such and such. No, he worked too hard to get to jail. He worked too hard to get to jail. Why would I go out of my way to try to get this fool out of jail when he did everything in his power to go? I'm not gonna, you know, mess up this man's, you know, hard work and dedication. This hard work and dedication, this man worked hard to get there. He was dedicated to get there. Broke every law known to man, caught multiple bodies, one of the most violent mofos that ever came through the womb of a woman. And you talking about some free him? No, keep him.
Ran off on the floor twice.
You dig?
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we gotta keep him.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Yeah, no, keep him. Hey, he say crime down in Washington D.C. too. Yeah, cause they locked everybody up. They locked all of them up. That's why the crime ain't just disappear. You know, it ain't like the criminals that was in D.C. and in Baltimore who was directly responsible for the crime rate being high. It ain't like they just stopped committing crime. No, they got locked up. You get what I'm saying? They got locked up.
Get over here.
That's what happened.
They said another gave you niggas money.
You dig?
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
That's what happened, fam. If the crime rate, it went down in your city, look and see is man still out. Is Ray still out? Is Lil Chopper still out? What about Big Draco? Is this Big Draco still out? What about AK-47, Lil AK? What about Lil Shotgun? What about what about Gangsta? What about Gangsta Crip Triple OG? What you get what I'm saying? There's a direct correlation to them niggas being in jail versus the crime rate don't went down. Believe that.
They said another gave you niggas money.
Facts. You see what I'm saying? Like those are the facts.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
Yeah. See, we can't forget about that now. We can't forget about that. The criminal just don't stop committing crimes. That ain't why the crime rate went down. No, them white folks caught him and they locked his ass up. Somebody said crime high in Louisiana. He say send your extra cops this way. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Hey, okay. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. A lot of outreach programs. What he say? He said the black governor and mayor in Baltimore implemented a lot of mentor and outreach programs. Okay, all right, okay. So the crime went down because of the mentor and outreach programs. Shit, they always had a mentor and outreach programs, fam. That ain't never stopped nothing. Candy Slim say, what Candy Slim, man? What Candy Slim? Candy Slim say, yeah, coach. See, we had a black governor and a black mayor in Baltimore. They implemented a lot of mentor and outreach programs. I seriously doubt some mentor and outreach programs gonna work for Man or work for Lil Draco or the dude who got 3-4 bodies in the street already. I seriously doubt that. Shout out to Candy Slim. I seriously doubt. I'm just saying. I ain't got but a GED, but I seriously doubt, fam, that Lil Draco who caught 4 bodies last week, you know what, man, fellas? Yeah, what's up, Lil Draco? What's up? Yeah, you know what, fellas? They got a lot of outreach programs out there now for us. They do? Yeah. They got a lot of mentorship programs. Why don't we just get mentored and turn, Shit me. He said out the HIT. He said, well, I wish I could say crime down in my city, but unfortunately it's not. Everything high here. Gas high, crime high. You get what I'm saying? Cost of living high, the food high, everything high. Ain't nothing went down. Ain't nothing went down, goddamn it. The rent ain't went down. Yet. They're raising the rent. Mortgage rates going up. You get what I'm saying? Man, listen, bro. Car insurance don't went up. Water bill high. Light bill high. Everybody high. Shit. Shit. I'm high. I smoked some of that good green. Before the show started.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Everybody high. Shit. You know what I mean? Might as well. Hey, shout out to Mika. Mika, what's going on, Mika? What's going on, Mika? Yeah, everybody high. Shit. Shit. Motherfucking shit. Finna go. Matter of fact, shit. Since you talking about high, the crime rate, HIT say the crime rate high in Houston. I ain't no shit. Ain't no need in y'all being high by yourself. Shit, I got some in him. See. I got. Okay, this my little tray right there. So I got some of that good grade A medical. Y'all know me. Y'all know me now. Shit. Ain't gonna be the only motherfucking shit. Ain't gonna be the only goddamn thing high around this bitch. Shit. You know what I mean? Nigga already shit. Nigga need a full-time job just to get some gas in today's time. Nigga need a full-time job just to get some gas. Yeah, dog. I need a job paying. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga need a full-time job just to get some gas. We're not even talking about the grocery store. The grocery bill is atrocious. Yeah. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? That's why I say that. Hey, listen, check this out. This how you know these fools. This how you know a fool ain't got no goddamn job. Say, look here, fam. If you got time to slide on a nigga, if you got time to slide, pull up, tell a nigga to drop the addy. I'm outside right now. We outside. If you got time for all of that, that means you ain't got no responsibilities. You ain't got no job or nothing. If you got time for all of that, fam, I don't listen. Motherfuckers I know have own businesses and have jobs. We ain't got time to, no, we ain't outside. No, nigga, there ain't nobody pulling up. And you better not pull up over here. Got something for your ass. Highway to Heaven. Look that TV show up with Michael Landon. Nigga ain't got time to, I'm finna catch a plane. Come to Chicago. Nigga want me to come to Chicago over some internet beef. That you like invisible bullies. You want to beef with a nigga on the internet and tell me to spend my hard-earned money and resources to come to your city just to fight you. Hey, come to chicken motherfuckers. You ain't got nothing to do, fam. Tell me you ain't got no job when I tell him you ain't got no job. Like, how you just gonna do that? Like, what you gonna tell your boss? What you gonna tell your boss? Don't you got rent to pay, fam? Don't you got? If you got time to do all that, fam, come on. How's gas is right now? How's food is right now? Everybody's struggling right now. You got. hey, come to Memphis. Come to Memphis for what? What the fuck? Hey, Natural. Hey, shout out to Chris. Hey, come to Memphis for what? Hey, come to Memphis for what? All this shit I got going on, you think cause I fly Delta. That's the only airline I fly Delta. I'm gonna spend, Delta Airlines high. I'm gonna book a ticket to Delta. They'll come to your city for what? Yeah, dog. Pussy ass nigga tried me on the internet, dog. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, babe, check this out, babe. Baby, what's up? No, babe, I'm finna get ready to go. Kiss the kids, tell the kids I'll be right back. Baby, where you going? I'm finna go to the airport. I gotta go to Memphis. Old pussy ass nigga tried me on the internet. Nigga disrespecting me, babe. I'm finna go get some straight. What you don't like telling your wife and kids? You telling your wife and kids, yeah, babe, I'm finna, you know what I mean? Nigga tried me, babe, I'm finna, you know what I mean? Like, tell the kids I'll be back. You know how stupid that is, fam. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah. Fuck I look like. You okay, you gonna pull up and do what? You gonna pull up and do what? Okay, when you pull up and do that, what the fuck I'm gonna be doing? What you think I'm gonna be doing? Oh, woe is me. Oh, Lord, they say they gonna pull up on me, Lord. Oh, Jesus, what I'm gonna do, Jesus? Allah, Moses, Buddha, Muhammad, Isa. Lord, please. They say they coming to get me, Lord. What I'm gonna do, Lord? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, what you doing? Yeah, what's that, nigga? Coach, I'm coming to see you right now, nigga. You will? What day you gonna get here? I'm gonna be there Thursday at 2:00. Thursday at 2:00. Okay, is you by yourself? Nah, it's me, Man, Ray, and Pookie. So you, Man, Ray, and Pookie. Okay, cool. All right. Where y'all staying at? Listen. Don't worry about where we staying at. Just know we pulling up. Okay, you coming to Foster's Barbershop? Yeah. You mean 1923 West Main Street, West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607? Yeah. You coming to Foster's Barbershop? Yeah. Okay, you gonna pull up? Yeah. And you coming to get some straightening? Yeah. Okay, so what am I supposed to be doing? Nigga, just wait right there. We get there. You gonna take what we gonna give you, and then we leaving going back home. True. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Let's give everybody a shout out. Shout out to SP Got Beats. Okay. Shout out to Just Living Life. Shout out to okay, fam. Ooh, look like you got this shit all worked out, huh, fam? Shout out to doggone Green Eyes P. Okay. Shout out to Mika. Okay. School of X-Men. Okay. Mr. Tomato Can. Okay. Sorry about Bill Haney, man. He's supposed to. I tried to call him twice. Y'all heard me. I tried to call him, man, but the man, you know what I mean? He ain't pick up, so I think he flying somewhere. I really don't know, but he did tell me he had to fly somewhere. So, but shout out to Just Living Life. Okay. Shout out to Lisa Bales. Okay. Hey, shout out to Major Key Boxing. Okay. Oh, shout out to Major Key. Major Key say, I remember being invited to Memphis and Chicago. Hey, Major Key. Hey, he say Brian Norman Jr. will show up. No, not Brian Norman Jr. You mean seniors. Brian Norman Sr. gonna show up. Shout out. Okay. Hey, shout out to SP Got Beats. Okay. Magic Key Boxing. Okay. Hey, shout out to Adrian. Okay. Who else we have? Clinton. Okay. Who else we got, man? Shout out to FBA King. Shout out to Chris Legg. The Natural. Mika Love 'em. Shout out to Andy. Just So Sick. Chris Shaw P. Shout out Big Nuts. Hoghead Cheese. Poach Chop Willie. Hobo Sam. Shout out to Rich Black. Shout out to Candy Slim. Hey, shout out to, shout out there, you know. Hey, you know what I'm laughing at? I just saw Chris Legg. I just saw my baby. Candy Slim comment again. Candy Slim said, yeah, coach. Yeah, man, goddamn, the crime rate done went down in Baltimore. He said, yeah, man, we got a black male. They been had a black male when the crime rate was high. They had a black male. The crime rate was high. See, I see what happened, coach. See, our black male and black governor, they got some new outreach programs and mentorship programs. So we got so what happened was, see, man, the one who caught them 4 bodies last week, yeah, so now he don't change his ways. Now we got him in the mentorship program now. We mentoring him. Anytime he feel like he's in the killing spirit, you know, the mentor reach out to him and talk to him, talk him out of it. You get what I'm saying? You know, we take him then we take him to the outreach. You know, look here, man, anytime he feel like picking up the Draco, we go to the outreach and, you know, we talk to him and, you know, man, no change. True. I'm like, shit, nigga, please. Nigga, please. You dig?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, you did, nigga, ride this bitch. Nigga, ride this bitch. Man, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out right after these messages. That's that outreach program, nigga. Told you. Nigga, the crime rate went down. Crackers on came through. Started locking niggas up. Motherfucker, the black mayor and the governor say, you know what? If we want to win this election this year, we gonna lock these niggas up. We tired of this shit. This crime rate higher than the motherfucker, man. God damn. Shit. Don't you know I got shot at yesterday on my way to the governor's office? We got some mentorship programs for your ass right now. For the mentor your ass in the county jail, for the send your ass up that road. You know what up the road mean? Just talk to any one of your local neighborhood guys who've been to jail before, been to prison. Say, yeah, man, what does up that road mean? You know, they got some mentorship programs up the road for you. Yeah, dog, we finna mentor your ass right now. Go these handcuffs. You finna go to court. Judge for talk about 30 years. That's a mentorship for your ass right there. Mentor your ass for 30 years. A 30-year mentorship program sentence. You dig?
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.